Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning in my channel once again. It's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. Welcome back. So today we are going to talk about the 10 important things you need to do when you arrive in Germany. Remember guys, I'm telling you my situation on what I did, on what I have been doing to synchronize, or rather to integrate with the new culture of Deutsche, that is the Germans. So wichtig, it's very important that when you arrive, you have to register with the government bodies, the authorities that you have arrived in their country. So in Deutschland, we call this Anmeldung. So when I arrived, I had to do the Anmeldung. And mind you, these are so many different visas that people come through in, or we go to other countries with different visa. You have visit, you have stay, you have family reunion, and my particular was family reunion. So when I got my visa from Dubai, I was given a condition that when I arrive in Germany, I have to make something called custody for my child. This happens when the partners are not officially married. So my visa I was given in that condition. When I arrived, in the first 1 week, I have to go to the authority and make custody, sign custody papers, me and my fiance, for our child. So the first thing I did was to get there. First, I booked an appointment with the registration office. It's called Rathaus here in Deutsch. And then I made another appointment for the custody papers. So I got, luckily enough, I got them in good duration. That was in my time frame. So I did the custody. I signed the custody where me and my fiance signed, of course, 50-50. Some other people opt for different levels, or I don't know. By my situation was, we are okay, we are mutual. So we signed 50-50, the child rights, me and my wife. So then after that, I got the papers, we signed, and then now we went to the Rathaus now. That's the registration body, which is, like I said, it's called Anmeldung here auf Deutsch. So now we go and registered, and very important, when you go to register now in the Rathaus, now we have to have very important thing. First of all, you have to have a permanent residency. And with the permanent residency, you cannot get a hotel as your residential area. This because hotels will not give you their address as a residential for you. Of course, you can live there for a month or so, but they will not let you register on their address. So you have like to book a house, to rent a house, or you get a host. Okay, for my situation, okay, like I said, luckily enough, so I've been here, so we have the address. And another case I realized, if you're living in a residential area that is private, or you rent from someone, you have to get a letter from that person who have rented the house that he or she is okay with the new person who came. So we had to go to the owner of the house and explain blah blah. Okay, this guy came now, he will be living here with us, and what. So you have to make a letter to the registrar that he or she is okay, not the person you have rented the house with, not my wife, the owner of the building I'm living, the building that we have rented. So that is the landlord or the landlady, as to say. So here I have to say that, okay, he have seen this guy and he's okay, he can live in his house. So, okay, we have a good landlady. She gave us a letter. Okay, she's okay with this new guy who came, and now we took it to the Anmeldung. So we made the Anmeldung situation, and okay. So depending with the situation, again, you'll be given some duration that you'll have again to go back. Some people get 1 year, some people get 3 years, some people get, I don't know. So there's different as per your visa. So you make a Meldung, that's done. Now Another thing you have to do, you have now to change your insurance that you got, because when you travel to Germany or to European country or to some other countries, you'll have to pay for travel insurance. So now when you arrive and you are not intended to go back, or you are going to stay, you have now to change your travel insurance to like now permanent insurance. Now you are going to stay for sure. So that's another thing. Now you have now to call your to look for other insurance places and book for an insurance policy for you to stay. So that's the second part. So on the third part now, you have to get internet or other mobile services. So with this one, you have now to go to the to buy yourself a new line with the internet, and that is easy busy. That's have no too much issues. And in Germany they offer very good rates for internet and mobile services, whereby if you don't have a mobile phone, that's the best part I came to realize, or you don't like your mobile phone, you can sign a contract with them that you're gonna have, like you have iPhone 10, you want iPhone 11, 12, so you sign a contract with them. Okay, I'll take iPhone 13 and I need this package of maybe 10 gigabytes a month and this calling rates and what, and you sign a contract with them, and you'll be paying a very small amount for duration of time that you have agreed with them. So, and another thing I realized is in Germany you cannot use a hotspot from your phone as a provider for internet in your house. That's you can use it, but it goes for a duration of like 6 months, and if you continue to more than 6 months, the authority will notice you don't have the Wi-Fi in your house and you're hotspotting from your phone, and which is not really allowed in Germany. So after getting your phone now, you will need on our fourth list, you'll need now to get an insurance for, it's called private liability insurance. This is very important, and when you buy your phone, example, you can pay for insurance for this phone. So private liability insurance as of Deutschland is called it's called private Haftpflichtversicherung. Oh my god, it's one word and it's like so private liability insurance. So this one you get, it's to cater for you in case you have on the road you damage someone item, or you do something that you're not you don't know, and it's get to damage someone's property, they will pay for you. Or when you buy your mobile phone and you pay for the insurance, they will pay for your mobile case get lost or damages incurred when you're using. So now on our fifth item here, we go now to the banking situation. Now you need a bank account. It depends. Most of the banks here they speak Dutch, and some situation, lucky enough, like for me, I got a very good bank that at the reception, these people, they are speaking English, which I can try to talk Dutch, but of course, someone who is from here will realize, dude, you are struggling, your Dutch is not good. So, and some of them speak English. So, lucky enough, you get someone who is speaking English. He or she will help you very well. And despite some situation some banks will ask for some papers that you have to provide. Like one bank I went to, cannot say the name, but some banks we have this situation. You'll have to get a letter from, now you have to get a letter from the registration. Like for them, they were asking me to get a government letter that shows the address I've indicated, that's where I live, it's legally where I am living. So like in the ID card that was given after Anmeldung, it have shown my address and everything. But so I was trying to convince them, but here it shows my address, this where I live. They say, yeah, we know, we have seen it, but we need an official letter from the authority that is your permanent stay. For me, it was a bit tricky because of time and everything. I have to go and book appointment. That's another thing about Deutschland. It's appointment. So you have to book appointment to get this letter, and then get the letter, take to them, and all this process for me was a bit tedious. So I ignored the situation, and I went to look for another bank. So luckily enough, I got another bank, and they gave me all the services I needed, and they speak English, so it was very important. Basically, you don't have to get a bank that's speaking English, but for me it was very important because many of the things about the bank you really need to know. It's important because you cannot get yourself to a contract with the bank and you don't understand many of the things that they have listed down for you. So such things, or rather some things that get to involve with the money or such things, it's important for me to really understand them and really to know exactly what they mean here and here and here, or rather don't get yourself into problem later. So yeah, you get yourself a bank account. So on the sixth item is the mode of transport. Mode of transport here in Deutschland, they have a very good transport network. Train, bus, taxi, bikes, everything. That is bike for hire. So you go somewhere, you will get this electric roller. We call it scooter. So they say roller. And bikes also you can hire. You go to a bus stop somewhere. There are so many shops, not really shops, but some of them are online. So like you go and get the app and you pay and you scan on the bike, and the bike, it's good to go. So such thing, it's so modern. So many things are modern here. So mode of transport, now you have to know, what will I be using to commute here and there? So there's a Bahn, there's a S-Bahn, there's U-Bahn, and you can pay monthly cards or one-day cards or weekly cards. There's so many different. And also you can also opt to buy a car, you can opt to buy a bike. And actually many of the Dutch people here, they use bikes. Like, it's very convenient. Even the roads here, there's roads designated for the bikes, so it's a smooth ride for the people who cycle. So, and if you're opting to buy a bicycle, it's better you invest on a good bicycle. Like, they are quite not really cheap. You can get even bicycles costing around 1,000 euro, 500, depending on the range of the money you have. But for me, I would advocate you invest in a good bicycle and you can go far. And this is because for a bike, even in the train, you go in with the bike, you go out of the train, you cycle, you go to another place, you get in a train, you can go like very far with the bike, everything without not getting tired. But this one, now you have to pay the train and at the same time you're cycling. So it depends on how you want. But many of the people here, and it's also good for you to stay healthy when you're cycling, depend on the option you take. So another thing now, after getting a mode of transport, remember guys, you don't have to follow the situation, the numbers I'm listing, you can do the other way around. But for the important thing is registration have to go first, be it what. So another thing is getting yourself to learn Deutsch now, because Deutsch, if you have done Deutsch courses in your land, good for you. For my situation, I didn't know Deutsch when I arrived here. I was plain new. Yeah, new. I didn't know, like, I knew like 3-4 words of Deutsch. So when you get here now you get yourself to integrated courses that will help you get to know about the culture and the Deutsch language. and you get to learn more about the rules. These are some basics rules, of course, you need to know and to learn about them. So by this one, for me, basically, that's why, guys, I'm saying I am giving a situation basically on the things I went through or I am still going through, for me to integrate myself with the culture of Deutschland. You can communicate with me, drop a comment, we have a conversation, tell me about your situation, how you went around, how you're still going around it, and how it's faring. So now you go to this so many school here for languages. You book yourself a class, and in the school now you learn more about the languages and culture and basic rules about the government. So that's our number 7. Point number 8. Point number 8, I will say it's get a job. After going to school for like few months, I realized, of course, I need to get a job. So like it's important. We cannot like stay somewhere without a job. It's quite boring. You need money to survive. You need money to buy this and this. So getting a job, I think we'll talk about it on a different platform, or rather on a different video, and talk on its own video, because it's a process that you need now to understand the whole situation. And in here, Deutschland is a bit not really difficult, but it's a bit different, especially when you come from the English speaking countries, because everything you do, even your CV, your papers are in English, so you are thinking of, do I translate them before I'm giving to the employer or the situation? So, but there are job sites, so many that offer jobs and half job, that is part-time jobs. There's so many, so you will not go without something. Another thing now, when we go to our number 9 point, is get friends, get to know your neighbors, and mingle and chit chat, all this. So on that note, I really needed to insist on this one, because the Deutsch people, they are very good at steering. Oh my god. So when I was basically new here, I could walk in the street and like, I'm still tense, I don't know places, and I'm trying to figure out, looking around the places like with the map. I use my mobile phone every time with the map. I look, okay, I'm here, I need to take this ban, I need to use this bus. But you will see somehow, not all people, okay, but I came to learn it's a culture in Deutschland. Steering is a culture. You'll get steering at the bus, steering at the mountain, steering at the people. So I was saying, as I was walking on the street, you'll see, you'll feel, you not even see, before even you look, you feel this person coming in front of me, staring at me. The moment if you are looking at your mobile phone, you can feel it, you can see it, you can see in your guts, this guy is staring at me, come what come me. And the moment you blink, you find the guy directly staring at you. And so for me at first it was very weird. I'm not a really guy of the staring. So but you come to understand with time, there's a culture thing here in Germany for steering. I didn't know that. So yeah, there's so many things you need to learn and so many things you need to do, and to integrate yourself to a different culture and different language and different way of life. So guys, drop a comment if you have any question. Let me know your situation. Don't have to be Deutschland. You can tell me about another country and how it is and how it's faring with you. So guys, till next time, is your guy here, Wakadede, in and out. Cheers.